Okay, now what I do is I take and get them close, and then I'll put the belt over one of these, and I'll wire tie the belt to it so it can't move. Once you get that under tight to where it can't move, then you take and turn your cam to where your cam needs to be. Right there. And there's no tension, so you can hold it. And then you take your other cam, move it down where it needs to be. And then you can put your wire tie on that cam. I'll put this on, Steven.
Is that where it needs to be?
Yeah, just tighten it. Okay, now you have 2 of your 4 cams locked in place. Run it under the water pump. And back up. Keep some tension on it. And you move your other cam. Then you put your other wire tie on. Okay, now you got 3 of your cams locked in place. Put that right there. Okay. Now I'm going to take and move the front cam to where it's in time. Okay, now you got all 4 of your cams locked in place, so if one cam does move, all 4 of your cams are going to move together. So all you have to do is turn one and it will turn them all 4 back in time. It makes it a lot easier. You can let go see. Right, John? These 2 are on. Yep, they're on. Installing the either for the timing belt, putting the new either on, new tensioner. What I'm going to do is install the timing belt on the bottom crankshaft now, and I'll take and pull the belt tight, take a screwdriver, and see it's not quite there. It'll be loose if I go there, but I'm going to try to get some more out of it, so I'll take it, move it a little bit. Alright, now I'm just trying to slip it onto the next notch where it's a little bit tighter, because all the tension you want on one side and the slack you want on the other, so the belt can adjust itself for the tension. Okay, I've took all the slack out of the back of the timing belt so I can get it on. That way the tensioner will take up the front slack. I use a screwdriver, makes it kind of easy. Just take it, put it in there like that. As you go around, you just hold it in this little spot so you can get all the slack out of it. Like that. Then take it and you can put the tensioner in. Which goes right here.
Okay.
Get my hammer and snap it. Tight. I set them like that so that way you don't have to adjust them afterwards. You can let go now. You can let go now. Once you get the screws in for the tensioner, then you can let go of the screwdriver because you got plenty of tension on the belt. And then you just tighten your tensioner up. When you start to screw that in, do it with your hand tools. Don't do it with air because the back of that's the oil pump and it's all aluminum housing and it'll pull the threads right out of it. If it's hard to get the bolt in, you can take a screwdriver on the back of the tensioner and just move it just a little bit. Probably all you have to do, and get it tight. Then you pull your pin, it should slide right out, and you're done with the T-belt for that part. Yeah, and then go ahead and double check all your timing marks, make sure they're still on, which it looks like they are, front and back. Okay, and then once you make sure all your timing marks and everything's in time, go ahead and cut these little tie straps off because you don't need them anymore. Your belt's on. And then you go ahead and put everything back together that you took apart, and you're done with the timing belt.